Skinheads are a subculture which originated in the 1960s in London. They are called skinheads because of their shaven heads. Contrary to what people might think, this movement wasn't formed as a racist or extreme right movement, but was originated among working-class youth and was greatly influenced by Jamaican rude boys and British mods in terms of fashion, music, and lifestyle. Originally, they were based on those elements, not politics or race. By the early 70s, the skinhead movement divided into numerous different groups, many of which formed violent gangs with racist and white supremacist ideals. They blamed non-white immigrants for the economic and social problems of their country. In the late 70s, skinhead culture began to spread to other countries. By the mid-80s, the number of people who had joined the movement numbered in thousands. However, they became notoriously known and feared for their most racist and violent subculture, the neo-Nazi skinheads.
The skinheads are not a group of people who are dedicated to giving punches to anyone, although there are exceptions. They are a group who defend proletarian ideals. It is possible to find many skinheads going to concerts of ska, reggae, because it is music which defends their ideals. Each person of this group have the possibility to defend their own ideals, such as racism, fascism, etc., depending on their own experiences. They can defend extremely different political ideology, but they are on the same group. But there are a lot of topics about skinheads. People say that skinheads are racist, fascist, Nazi, nationalist, and anti-socialist, but these adjectives cannot be used for all skinheads because not everyone advocates the same things. On the other hand, the skinheads have a very characteristic to dress. Have a shaved head or very short hair. Also, they wear black and dark jeans bold, although they also wear satin dresses. Finally, use dark boots. This dress is a representation of a worker dress, as they say they are.
The skinhead subculture was originally associated with black popular music genres such as soul, ska, rocksteady, and early reggae. In the early 1970s, some reggae songs began to feature some of black nationalism, which many white skinheads could not relate to. This shift in reggae's lyrical themes created some tension between black and white skinheads, who otherwise got along very well. Around this time, some Shoeheads, an offshoot of skinhead subculture, started listening to British glam rock bands such The Sweet, Slade, and Mott the Hoople. The most popular music style for late 1970s skinheads was two-tone, which was a fusion of ska, rocksteady, reggae, pop, and punk rock. The two-tone genre was named after Two-Tone Records at Coventry, England. The record label was featured bands such The Specials, Madness, and The Selector. Some late 1970s skinheads also liked certain punk rock bands such as Sham 69 and Maines. Also, in the 1970s, after the first wave of punk rock, many skinheads embraced Oi, a working-class punk subgenre. Musically, Oi combines standard punk with elements of football chants, pub rock, and British glam rock. The Oi scene was partly a response of scene that many participants of early punk scene were in the words the business guitarist Steve Kent, trendy university people using long words, trying to be artistic, and losing touch.
For once in my life I've got something to say. I wanna say it now.